What is up, guys? Nathan here on TGS Plays, back with another deck build. Today we are doing WUKONG, as you can see on the screen, the man himself, the monkey himself even, the monkey himself. Got a deck build for you today, so if you enjoyed, don't forget to like, comment, and of course subscribe if you're new and you're looking for some more great Paragon content. Let's just jump straight into it. What is up, guys? Here we are. Welcome to the Great Ape deck build, a good reference to a Dragon Ball Z. Comment below if you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, we're going to start with the Stalker's Siphon because you are going to be jungling with this deck. You definitely can offlane this guy, in which case I'd swap out probably the Siphon for a healer token and a couple of other cards, whatever you need. But this is a jungle build with this guy. This is a jungle build exclusively. You grab, or you could do safe lane, I suppose. No issues there. You grab the Stalker's Siphon, and then you want to grab your Whirling Wand. Don't upgrade that Stalker's Siphon yet. Whirling Wand, fully upgrade that as soon as possible. Then you want to grab your Sage's Ward, fully upgrade that as soon as possible. Straight into another Whirling Wand, upgrade that again as soon as possible. Then around that time, I normally grab this Stasis Gem, which is the crux of the deck. I always found that if I jump into a team fight with this guy, you get focused quickly. He's really, really, really squishy, and you just can't do anything. It's like jumping into the middle of a team fight with a Kalari. You're just going to get wrecked. So Stasis Gem is a really, really good distraction. You're still to this day, I have people just keep trying to shoot me, and I'm clearly not taking any damage. And then my team can clean up and follow up on that. So that's a really, really, really good card to use. I'm not sure if you'll see it in the gameplay that I'm going to show you after this, a quick montage and guide and whatnot I've got going on. I'm not sure you're going to see it because I've only just recently put this in the last few games, and I didn't record those because I'm an idiot. But you can check them out in all my replays if you want to do that anyway. Okay, after the Stasis Gem, I usually grab this well, on the way to this, upgrade this to the max. You need this lifesteal so you can stay in lane, keep farming up in the jungle, because with his ultimate, it's just ridiculous. It just makes it so simple. Then you want to grab this massive Whirling Wand, get rid of one of these if necessary to get this one online, because that attack speed is going to help you an absolute ton. And then around the 36-37 CP mark, what you want to do is you want to grab this Spear of the Rift Hunter here with all the crit in. 3-3-3 crit. That gives you a quick little damage spike, and if you can, sometimes I find myself going back to base with like 20 points, because you can literally just sustain in the jungle and just keep split pushing over and over again with this guy. You're so hard to tie down. You shouldn't die unless you're in a team fight, basically, I would say, with this guy. So yeah, you want to grab this crit-filled Spear of the Rift Hunter. Then obviously you jump into your Sword of the Altar. At this point, you can definitely get rid of your Stalker's Siphon. You do not need that lifesteal anymore at all, so you can dash that and grab this Sword of the Altar. Obviously, after that, you get the rest of your crit, which is this Spear of the Rift Hunter here. Grab that Sinister Wound and the two major casts in there as well to round out your damage for the build. Right now, a couple of days ago, I played a game with Sparrow where I was up against a Crunch and a Rampage who had both built tons and tons of armor and health. And I'm talking ridiculous. Like, you know, Sparrow does 600-700 damage with a basics. I was doing like 150. This is critting. I was doing like 150-200 damage. And that's because normally people don't build that much health, or that person gets focused, so it doesn't matter. You can just nuke them down. You don't need to build basic pen. You can just do all power, so you're more effective against everything else. However, I got wrecked by that Rampage and that Crunch, and now in all my carry builds, we're going with some pen. Yet you just, it's there as a spare thing. You just kind of have to. And what you'd get rid of to get this card online would be your Stasis Gem and your Sage's Ward. Now, really late game, wards are a lot less important unless they're going on Prime. But hopefully the rest of the team will have them anyway, so it should be alright. So should you need this, get rid of your Sage's Ward and your Stasis Gem and pop this in just to start melting that Rampage, melting that Crunch, or the Steel, whoever's building all that armor. But yeah, that pretty much rounds out the build. So your standard final build will be Sword of the Altar, Stasis Gem, a powerful Whirling Wand, Spear of the Rift Hunter, and a Sage's Ward. That equals a lovely around 60 points. And you should be wrecking something like in the videos I'm going to show you next. I think WUKONG overall Very interesting character, not as powerful as I expected him to be, but he's an excellent split pusher, perhaps the best in the game. His sieging ability is out of this world, so make sure you use him for that reason, and pretty much nothing else. His sieging, his objective taking abilities, you can literally take routes on your own, like level 5, if you play it right, and that's ridiculous. Prime is nothing to this guy. You can absolutely melt Prime. Towers stand no chance. All you got to do is split push with this guy, distract the other team, and push those lanes. If you like this deck, guys, feel free to build it. Send me your iterations on it. I like to see what other people build as well. I've seen a lot of people build Hemorrhage on this guy. I prefer just constant attack speed. So yeah, that's what I'm going for. So now let's just jump straight into some highlights, and hopefully you can see how I play this guy. Okay, so guys, what you're about to see is a few different games with WUKONG, a few highlight moments that I got from these games. You're going to kind of see how I use him. You don't get many kills, more assists than kills actually, unless obviously you're playing against idiots. But it's unlikely that you'll get fed as WUKONG because you're so squishy. You can be countered quite easily. What you want to do is just pick on the back line of the enemy and split push. That is literally his only job. His tower taking rate, if you look here now, watch how fast this goes down because of his clones. Look at that, absolutely melted, absolutely melted. That's an inhibitor. They have a lot of health, a lot of armor, and you'll see it again and again throughout this video, me just jumping into towers and destroying them before the team can even rotate. And that is what WUKONG is good for, and that's how I recommend you use him, even more so with a stasis gem. Yeah, like I said, you'll see a few different games in here. But yeah, enjoy the montage, guys. I've been Nathan on TGS Plays. Please leave your thoughts in the comments box below, what you think of the deck and what you think of how I'm playing as him, and any suggestions and all that good stuff. I really like to hear it from you guys. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Enjoy the montage.
stay focused. The future's in front of us.